Hey there guys, what is up? What is going on today? It is I, Azure here, and welcome to my showcase of Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat franchise and Rivals of Aether. If you guys like what you see from this video featuring Scorpion, then be sure to check down below in the good old description box to be redirected to the Steam Workshop page. Now as we go through here and get our little tutorial of him underway, we're going to find out if he has what it really takes to be crowned the ultimate champion here of Mortal Kombat. So with all that in mind, why don't we go ahead now and try out his basic movement, as well as his jumping, which as you can see is incredibly floaty there, along with his handy dandy dodge and roll, which is, might I say, extremely fast, putting the S in speed there. So then with all that out of the way, why don't we go ahead now and move on to Scorpion's light attacks. So his neutral jab, his down jab, and his up. And then for his airs, let's go for his neutral air, his side air, like so. And last but not least, his down air. Now then, moving right along to special attacks, let's go ahead and see what he can really do. Now for his neutral special, the classic spear along with that really iconic line. As for his side special though, on the other hand, it goes a little something like this, which actually has a lot of reach if we try this, to help us out in a tight pinch there. Now then though, for his down special, that is, so for that move, like so, you have to be incredibly close, because if not, we can use it to actually gain a lot of air there and make it incredibly floaty to move around the battlefield here with our old pal Scorpion. But for what it's worth, this has to be done extremely close up, or else this will do no damage whatsoever. But like I said, allows some airtime to really give yourself that extra few seconds to breathe in between knocking out opponents left and right. So now then though, let's move right along to his up special, which also is extremely close range, but just as highly effective. So if we were to do something like this, we could try a little combo there, or make something like this. So let's try that again. That's what I'm talking about. We really lit up Sub-Zero's day there. So then though, why don't we go ahead and wrap this up by showing off his heavy attack. So his neutral first. Wow, looks like we sent Sub-Zero there packing. Now for Scorpion's down heavy, as well as his up heavy. So while this character is incredibly, and I mean incredibly floaty, he is honestly really fun, and it's always good to see some Mortal Kombat representation here done right. Seeing as how these two are rivals and all, and the release of Mortal Kombat 1 just recently dropped, I figured it was only fitting to do a proper video here showcasing these two and their eternal rivalry of ice and fire. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead though and get things kicked off here and see what Scorpion can really do. Round 1, fight! Now then, our first battle with Scorpion is officially about to be underway. And what better stage to do that on than two that are inspired from the Mortal Kombat universe, that being the pit from Mortal Kombat 2 and Shao Kahn's arena. Now then, test your might. Alright Scorpion, let's see if we can teach Sub-Zero here what it means to be a member of the Shira Ryu. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun, guys. Fatality. Bring it on, Sub-Zero. It's time you and your clan join the rest of your ancestors in eternal hellfire. That's what I'm talking about. Sub-Zero's really lit now. Scorpion wins. Alright, Sub-Zero. You tired of playing around? Because we're tired of playing around. Why don't we finish you off and send you to the Netherrealm? Or better yet, Outworld. With the rest of the Lin Kuei. For the Shira Ryu have no equals. That all you got? I was expecting a lot more from you, Grandmaster. Okay, Sub-Zero, why don't we wrap this battle up and send you to your grave. Let us finish him. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Wow. That was really awesome right there, guys. How we just did the 1-2 combo there and sent Sub-Zero, well, to where he rightfully belongs here with the rest of the Lin Kuei. As we have avenged the Shira Ryu. For what it's worth, though, even though this character is incredibly floaty, he is still a lot of fun, and I cannot understate enough anyone who's a fan of not just Mortal Kombat here, but really creative type of mods here to be giving Scorpion here a chance. So, in the spirit of Mortal Kombat here, why don't we go ahead and try out one of his alternate costumes and see if it changes things up at all. So why don't we go with the costume for Reptile. As we teach Sub-Zero here another lesson in pain. So then, round 2, fight! And this is also a very huge homage to the original arcade Mortal Kombat games that reused a lot of assets in terms of character models and sprites to help, well, create other characters when there wasn't a lot of other space to do so back in the early to mid 90s era of gaming. So you'd have palette swaps like this, be entirely different characters with different animations and branching movesets to create, well, what the franchise is today. This huge, larger-than-life franchise that's not afraid to, well, get down and dirty, so to speak. That's also really cool, too, as well, how it changes some of Scorpion's color effects here. Looks like you just got taken back to school. That all you got, Sub-Zero? I was expecting more from a Grandmaster from the Lin Kuei. Guess you're nothing but a fool for challenging us. We'll cast you to the realms of Outworld, where you will suffer for all eternity. Ooh, he's got some fight in him here. Alright. But not enough. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. And that just about does it right there for our second battle with Scorpion here from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, these palette swap costumes here are really cool and are incredibly, really awesome homages, like I said earlier, to the arcade Mortal Kombat games of yesteryear. So why don't we go ahead and get another one set up here, which I believe this is either... Yeah, so this one is Smoke from Mortal Kombat. So then, with our costume for Smoke selected here, why don't we go right on ahead and get our next battle with Scorpion all set up and underway, and teach Sub-Zero here a real lesson. So then, away we go. His fate has already been sealed by challenging us to this match. Ooh, had enough yet, Sub-Zero? I don't think so. That was cool right there. We chain that together. Oh yeah. Talk about brutal. But we're just getting started, for the fun's not over quite yet. And so, Scorpion wins again. That chalks up another flawless victory right there, I'd say, for Scorpion. Yeah, even though his jumping is extremely floaty here, and I cannot understate that enough, just how hard it is to control him in midair, it's still, like I said, incredibly fun to do so. This time around, we'll be selecting Ermac's costume for a Scorpion, as we once again here teach Sub-Zero a few things when it comes to being a true warrior. And what better stage to do that on than at Shao Kahn's arena, where only the strongest will survive, and the weakest shall die. Whoa, this stage is really cool. Alright, so let's see. How are we gonna take out our buddy Sub-Zero here this time around, guys? I want to try a few things here and mix up our little combat strategy. Wow. That was cool, to say the least. Oh no, he froze us. Alright, we're back in the lead. Oh yeah, the good old 1-2. Let's go, Scorpion. We will not fail, Shao Kahn. Alright, things are going well now. Ha, we fooled you. Now it's time to take out the trash. And just like that, this battle is over. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Yeah, that was something there, guys, to say the least. We really sent Sub-Zero packing there at the end with that really cool combo. I don't even know how we were able to chain that in together there in tandem with one another, but the way he just bounced off the wall and went careening off into the endless abyss, along with the rest of the Lin Kuei, of course, was incredibly satisfying. Scorpion is on a complete path of vengeance here and will not stop until he avenges his ancestors. So with that in mind, why don't we go ahead and get one more battle with him set up and underway, and show Sub-Zero here once and for all what a true warrior looks like in the midst of combat. Now then, let's go. Final round, fight! In my opinion, this is truly the most fitting stage here for this type of epic, long-standing rivalry of sorts, to really have them settle things here, once and for all. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Or in this case, stay out of the nether realm. Finally, Sub-Zero's fighting back, but it will not save him though. For just like before, we'll defeat him again and again. It doesn't matter how many times we fight. The outcome will always be the same. Alright, he's got some moves, I admit. But it's not going to stop us, though. Oh no. He can throw as much ice at us as he wants, but the only one here feeling the cold touch of death shall be Sub-Zero. Alright. Why don't we finish this battle once and for all? It's time we end this farce. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. And on that extremely satisfying note there, for the Shira Ryu, this will just about do it for things here on my end, everybody, and wrap up this showcase featuring Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat franchise in Rivals of Aether. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this though from me, and as usual, please be sure to share your thoughts down below, and to let me know what character or series you'd like for me to cover next here in the Rivals of Aether workshop. I'm always open to suggestions and recommendations from you all, as well as any other types of content you'd like for me to be producing in the future. And so, with all that in mind, I've been your host for today, Azure, and I am signing off. And so, until my next video when we all meet again, be sure to stay tuned there for all this and much, much more from me. Well then guys, I'll see you next time. Catch you then!